Remote Accountants and Income channel. I'm your host Vince, and today you'll see a screenshot here, a screen share, that I will be doing in order to show you guys personal budgets. Now, I know this can really impact a lot of folks because we all have our own personal budgets, not just for our clients, but for ourselves, to make sure that our income and expenses are in alignment with what we need in terms of our day-to-day living here. And so this is something that you guys can do on your end to really help you out. I know it's helped me on my end. I've done a simplified version here on Excel. And if I made it really large, I sometimes have problems with my videos with it being a little blurry. But anyway, I've made it large here so everyone can see this. And by the way, guys, at the end of this video, I will be doing a job announcement too as well. By subscribing to this channel and by following it, you guys can figure out when I have the job available on that Facebook group. That link is there down below. You guys can check out that Facebook group, which is the Remote Accounting / Bookkeeping, and the businesses hiring them. So guys, stay tuned till the end of this video here to get that job opportunity time. Every video that I post, I usually try to do a job opportunity time. These jobs are not my own. These are people that come to me on my group to post jobs. So guys, do your own research, as I always say, and make sure you send off emails and personal messages and whatnot. So I wanted to let you guys know about that, but I will let you guys know about that job posting time here at the end of this video. So carrying forward here, the personal budget spreadsheet. This is something, again, that's going to really help you guys out to understand what it is that will be able to balance your budget. So say you guys have a regular job, right? And we'll just use hypothetical amounts here. Say that every month that job is giving you $1,000. You know, of course, some people will be making more, some people less, but for the purposes of this video, we'll make it that. Then say you have a side job, right? And maybe it's a side job selling items on the side, maybe like retail arbitrage or something around that. And say that's pulling you about $200 a month. And say you have some stocks out there that are giving you a little bit of dividends and you can rely on that, and say that that's giving you about $15 a month. And say also you might have some music royalties or book royalties, or even photography. You can have some print royalties out there for digital prints or whatnot that's coming in every month on a regular basis. So you get like $10 from that. And for miscellaneous income, we'll actually boost this a little bit. Say that you're able to do some selling of old items that you had for this particular month, and you're pretty confident that every month you could, at least find something in order to get a little bit of miscellaneous income coming in. So you can plug that in there. And you'll see here that your total income here is $1,265, right? Well, that's great if that were the end of the story, but of course we have expenses. And over here, we'll put this in as a negative to really help out our schedule here. So say that your rent every month, and this hypothetical, we'll make it actually $700. You pay $700 in rent. I live here in California. That would be an amazing rent here in California. You, in your area, that might be reasonable or that might be expensive. I don't know where you live. You could be anywhere in the world. But in any case, insurance, you could have health insurance, you could have car insurance. And guys, feel free to, when you make your own sheets, make this as detailed as you need to. This is just simplified for our purposes. Say that with car insurance and with health insurance on a monthly basis, we're paying out about $150. It's pretty cheap, but we'll just say that. For food every month, we'll say that we're at least doing $100 in food every month. Miscellaneous bills, you got to think about utilities and everything else that's flowing in. So we'll at least add another 100 there. And for fun, say you'd like to go out and have fun, and maybe this is a little bit higher at 150. So you see that the total expenses here is $1,200 and your total income is $1,265. This field down here, and by the way, these are just sums of this above, so that's where we're getting that sum function. And over here we have the net profit or loss, right? So we're just taking the total income less the total expenses. So for your personal budget, you'll see that you're just netting $65 in that particular month. So there are things called fixed costs and variable costs, right? And fixed costs are things that you really can't control on a month-to-month basis. So maybe that's your regular job. We'll do a little highlight in order to kind of indicate this. And we'll say the rent and insurance on that side is kind of fixed. You can't really do much with that. The insurance you can tweak by getting a different insurer, but once you've made that switch, you're kind of stuck with that for a while. And we'll even say the side job. We'll say that that is fairly fixed at that. So this leaves you wiggle room for variable costs over here for dividends, royalties, miscellaneous income. You try to pull in more income. Or conversely, if you're trying to, control your expenses better, maybe your food you can cut that down that to $50, miscellaneous bills, $50, and be able to have a little more coming in every month. Now, keep in mind, you're going to have savings, and so savings is going to be, when you get your regular job over here, you could have some amount that automatically taking out so that you're saving every month. But the good news is that if you really maintain a good budget, personal budget, and you have more income flowing in the expenses, this profit down here in the bottom part of it, you could divide that in half, and that's half you save, and the other half you can spend on whatever it is that you want. Maybe you want more fun in that category. So I wanted to show you guys this simple spreadsheet. Again, you can make it a little more detailed. Some of these categories might not apply for you, such as royalties. But this is something that I want to have as a part of this channel, so that way it's teaching not only accounting but also the income component of it too. We'll talk more about side jobs. We'll talk more about miscellaneous income, royalties, especially dividends too. If those of you that have stocks, some of you might have bonds or even annuities. Annuities is another one that you could have out there. So guys, that's the gist of this one here. I will announce today's, I'll just put it here in the spreadsheet here. So today is August 30th. So we will, and this is California time here today. So right now it's about 11 a.m. The job announcement will be posting on Facebook at, we'll do this at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time today. Okay, so there it is, guys, spelled out for you guys. So again, it's August 30th here, about 11 a.m. because of California time. And we'll do this job posting here on Facebook, the Facebook group. That link is down below at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So do your own research once again, guys, and make sure those jobs are legitimate and be a good fit for you. I hope this screen share has been helpful for you guys. I plan to do more in accounting and in income, and so that way I can give you guys more tips. Okay, guys, welcome to the group if you're new. It's great to have you, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.